Namaskar. How are you?
Très bien. Very good. Thank you.
Right. So, please tell us a little bit how you learned meditation, what year and how it was.
Okay. How I learned meditation. So I went to, first I was initiated by Dada Karunananda in Paris in 1973. But I saw him only once. It was in a lecture in some spiritual center, and he gave me first lesson and fasting days. But he didn't tell me about. I didn't know his name also at the time, and he saw me once for initiation. Then he went away. He didn't tell me anything about Ananda or Anandamurti. So I was doing asanas with teacher in Paris, asana teacher, and I was practicing this meditation once a day only. Then my yoga teacher told me I should go to India to find a guru. So I was living at the time with a lady friend in Paris, and so we went to India in the middle of summer in Delhi, and we were completely stuck. I mean, by the heat. We didn't know that. I went there without knowing anything. So I went to summer, and my friend and I were staying in a big hotel, in Delhi, luxury hotel, and so the people from this hotel sent us to Srinagar to on a houseboat, live there sometime. We stayed there for a while there. Then my friend came back to Paris, and I started to think about how to find a guru. So I went around in Rishikesh, Haridwar, and Varanasi, and seeing the spiritual places, and nothing much happened. And when my visa expired, I asked for a new visa, the immigration authorities. So they asked me why I wanted a new visa. And I said I would like to look for a guru. So they no, you should not stay here. You have to leave immediately India, and because it was emergency time, and Indira Gandhi was in power, and they were not in favor of this spiritual life. So one brother I met in the street told me I should go to Kathmandu because I don't want to go back to France without any results. So I went to Kathmandu by bus. I think it's from Delhi, by bus, and I found a small lodge there and stayed a few days. And I met one man in the post office one day. He asked me, "Would you like to see two Indian yogis?" So I said, "Okay, very much." And he took me there, and it was a small hotel, and there was two elderly men. One was long white hair, and he looked like a guru, but he was dressed in white and grey, I don't know what color. And I asked him, "Are you a guru?" He said, "No. Myself, I have a guru," but he didn't tell me more about it. So they gave me initiation with a different mantra. Told me I should do twice a day, and what to eat and how to prepare food. They went to the market and bought a small stove and food. Explained me how to cook food and things like this. And I stayed a few months there. I don't know how many, maybe 5 months in Kathmandu, seeing them every day. And the name, his name was Hariha, and the other one Chandrasekhar. But when I came back to France, I learned the name was Shivananda and Shidgyananda, but they were hiding from the government there. So they gave me 5 lessons in the marga, and I didn't know anything. They didn't tell me anything about the marga and the murti, and so I practiced asanas and give me asanas also, because I used to do other asanas with the teacher. Give me my own asanas, and to learn how to meditate, and he took me to the burial grounds to meditate on a yogi tomb, and also went on the cremation ground. It was burning a body there, and it was very strong meditation there. While they were busy around with the body and burning, but it was very. Then after that 5 lessons, sometimes I couldn't. I had to renew my visa again for Nepal, I think. So I went to Darjeeling. Darjeeling is not far from. I stayed a little while there, but I couldn't renew a visa, so I came back to France. And there was a letter from an organization saying you have been issued by one monk on a margii. And we have a small center near Paris, and I went there and I met Ramakrishna and Wandada Magadita Brahmachari. And he explained me everything, which I didn't know about Marga and Baba and all these things. And then after that we went together with this. We went to summer retreat in '76 in Norway. And Mitsu Saito, my friend, she came also. She's older. She's about 11 years older than me. So she was given the name Mamata, and yes, it was a very good retreat. And after that, I went to in the winter, in the fall. I went to Kathmandu, to Timor for LFC training in Timor. Then I started to work with this Dada Mayatita, who was RS for France, and went around and looked for places to stay for Namaga, and we went to stay sometime in Grenoble. We didn't find anything, so we went to Lyon, and there we found a place, a very big place for Jagretti in Lyon, with a big home for meetings. And so just after we found this place, Dada Mayatita wanted to go back to India to see Baba. So I went with Mamata, and all three of us went there to India. It was probably 70s. And we went to India and saw Baba in the jail, all three of us. And we did satsang pranam, all three of us. And Baba said, no, it shouldn't be like this for sisters. So he went like this on his foot, and he showed how to make the pranam for the sisters. But she didn't understand English so much, but anyway, we went to... Then she wanted to do what we do. We did tourism also. She liked touring places. I don't know where we went. I went to maybe Taj Mahal or something like that. I don't know. So after that she went back to France, and so I said, now I want to see my Acharya. He had disappeared. Nobody knew where he was. So they sent me to Anandanagar, you know this place, Anandanagar. And it was the beginning, it was not good order. Only a few places you can stay, no water, no toilet, nothing. So you have to wash at the well, and to do needs outside, and only a few people were there. Outside the school there was boys there learning, and not much many anyway. But Baba Dada Shivananda disappeared. So after some time, I met one sister came from Norway, and she said she knew where Dada Shivananda was. She said that he was in Rishikesh. So I went there, and I saw Dada Shivananda. But he was all dressed in dark red, and changed the name of left Namaga. His name was, in the organization, was Prem Samaj. So he was running all around. We didn't see him very much, and I was left by myself there. And one day when I had to leave, they gave me a piece of paper to say, with how to initiate people, list of Sanskrit names to give to people. And I said, oh, go back to France and teach people meditation. And so I was not prepared at all for this. So I went back to France, but I didn't want to initiate people without knowing how to do. I mean, not without training, nothing. You know, I was not even trained myself. I was not ready for these things. So I was a new Acharya at the time that I didn't come back. When Vedagarbha was there, RS, he became later Veda Pragananda, but he was RS in France at the moment. So I started working at LFT with him in New Zagreti in Lyon. There was also a Vishal margii from England. I don't know his name. He's also Avaduta now. Vish something. Anyway, he is in America, I think. But I was not very inspired to be LFT. I was okay best as I could, but I was translating things for the newsletter, Vani newsletter. We were also doing some food for some bums, you know, homeless people, once in a while. But I was not happy with, and I was not ready for being an FT, also not. So I went back to Mamatas in Paris and lived there in a big place near the quay of the Seine. Then what happened after? It was, anyway, it was, I don't know, maybe it was, after some time it was a fish meeting in, Baba came in fish, and I went there also, with our margis, and there was a big crowd in fish, but yeah, I was very impressed by the way when Baba made his mudra, you know, all the dadas on the front row, they fell up and down, crying. I was, what happened? I don't understand what happened to them. So I didn't answer anything, and because I was sitting far away and I was watching without, I mean, not very impressed myself, but wondering how people can so impressed by this. So I also had personal contacts with Baba at the moment. So I asked Baba, what do you think I should do? I knew there was two ways in the Marga, to marry or to become Acharya. I was not excited by any of these, so I asked Baba what I should do. I said, you have to decide by yourself. He said, didn't tell me anything more. So, sometime, what happened after? Yes, Baba came to Lyon in France. It was a big, all the margis came also to Lyon, and we had to leave to live to Baba, and there were many margis there. And no, I've been first in Fish. I had personal contact also. I didn't say. Yeah, I said okay. I explained you. So we went to Lyon, and Lyon. After Baba left, something that before. After some time, that told me I should go back to Paris because I was not. I couldn't do the job as an FC, so I went back to Paris and again. Then after some time, maybe I should ask myself, maybe I should try to go to FC training, to Acharya training in Sweden, because it's inspiring. Anyway, yeah, I went to Sweden for 7 months, trying, but I was not at all inspired, not at all ready, and nothing. Never once did Dhruvananda came to see us. Only he was staying with the sisters. I never saw him once, not once. Only when I left to training. So we went doing 3 hours kirtan every day, which was a big clash for me because I never liked kirtan so much at the beginning. So 3 hours every day, it was like a torture to me. Really. So I didn't know what to do else because they didn't tell me what to do. There were some books laying around, I didn't even read them. And so after 7 months I said, okay, it's enough. So dat er Drew Van Anda gave me the money back to Paris. Then I went back to Paris again, as usual, and I don't know what happened after. It was in the 80s, beginning of 80, maybe 81 or something. Maybe I don't remember exactly what happened after. Maybe I worked at FC, I don't remember. But then I was more or less, I was every day doing asanas, meditation every day at home, not seeing anybody, living there. Mamata was living there also, and she wasn't a margii anyway, so we stayed there and doing my practices, and then I don't know, nothing happened. Then I was never inspired by. I went to Dhammasakra once in a while, at Ramakrishna's place, and normal Dhammasakra, but not every week. And then I never liked Kirtan, and Six lesson. I also didn't understand Six lesson. So I did 1 or 2 minutes after half an hour, once first lesson. Then the last year in 2000, I don't remember what happened all this time. I cannot feel it up. Anyway, in 2018, it was 18 years, and I asked when I died, Ramakrishna told me I should get my lesson reviewed first and 6th lesson, so that I review my lessons, and he explained me better how to do 6th lesson, and to do it in the night. He told me at night, between 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning. So I said that I could do, because I always very sleepy at night. Even 10, 11 o'clock I have to go to bed. I feel tired. I didn't want to go to bed, to get up again at 12. So I was sleeping 7 hours a night at the moment, but still I got up earlier because I needed less sleep. After 5 maybe hours of sleep, I get up so I can meditate there, practice 6 lesson, and things got better like this. And I did 6 lesson every night when I get up in the night. So now I feel much better, and I said I would come back to summer retreat in Madhukarana, and that was a very good retreat for me, and everything is good now. Namaskar.